I tried taking a quercetin supplement and it made me super irritable and it gave me insomnia. While I absolutely cannot tell you the exact reason for this, here's my current working hypothesis. Unbeknownst to many, quercetin is actually an MAO inhibitor. Monoamine oxidase, also known as MAO, is an enzyme that actually catalyzes the breakdown of specific neurotransmitters, including adrenaline, serotonin, dopamine, and tyramine. An MAO inhibitor is something that inhibits this enzyme from functioning and increases the concentration of these neurotransmitters within the brain. Importantly, because in states such as depression, these neurotransmitters are often low, monoamine oxidase inhibitors are a distinct class of medications often prescribed for treating things such as depression, phobias, atypical features, panic disorders, and ADHD. Because these neurological disorders oftentimes are a result of having low levels of the neurotransmitters that monoamine oxidase breaks down. So if we can inhibit this enzyme and raise the levels of these neurotransmitters, oftentimes we can rectify these conditions. With that being said, there is an important caveat to this statement. Your genetics determine how many of these enzymes that you produce. Some people producing high amounts and others producing very low amounts. And it's actually been indicated that those with low amounts of the MAO enzyme appear to have more impulsivity and aggression. Therefore, taking something that is an MAO inhibitor, reducing the functional capacity of this enzyme even more, may make these aggressive symptoms even worse. Additionally, the use of these MAO inhibitors also appears to exacerbate insomnia, because it increases the concentration of catecholamines within the brain, which will promote alertness and wakefulness rather than sleep. Therefore, if you already have a genetic predisposition to have lower concentrations of this enzyme, if you begin consuming something that inhibits the functional enzymes that you do have, it's very likely it would make you more irritable and increase your susceptibility to insomnia. Other MAO inhibitors include things like epicatechin, procyanidin, anthocyanins, curcumin, resveratrol, fisetin, apigenin, campferol, and quercetin, as well as caffeine, methylene blue, and the consumption of green tea and citrus peels. In fact, there are even foods such as aged wines, liver, aged cheeses, sauerkraut, aged meats, sourdough, beer, soy products, dried or overripe fruits, and yeast, including yeast extracts and things like nutritional yeast. Combining two or more of these supplements or foods together may increase your susceptibility to insomnia and irritability if you have low functioning of this enzyme. Conversely, if you're an individual with normal or high functioning of this enzyme, and if you suffer with many of the cognitive symptoms that are benefited by the ingestion of MAO inhibitors, you may actually find that these supplements and foods actually improve your symptoms, demonstrating that there is almost no supplement or even dietary regimen that will be perfect for all individuals, and you should be careful taking supplements that you hear about on the internet. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.